Hello everybody, welcome back to Brown Girls Hair. Thanks for tuning in. This video I'm going to show you how to make zigzag parts. This video was requested, so I'm going to do it. First, keep in mind making zigzag parts is very simple. I like to look at my child's hair as my canvas. So, when you're making the zigzag parts, just think of it as you're drawing little Z's in your child's head. And I started with this piece of paper. If you look at it, you'll see it starts out with a line. It doesn't matter if that line goes from left to right or right to left. This is one that's going from the other direction. The shorter your line, the smaller your zigzag is going to be. You can do your zigzag going like straight down the middle of the head, or it could be going left to right. It doesn't matter. Just think of it as a Z, and the shorter the line, the smaller the zigzag. The longer the line, the wider the zigzag is going to be. This is a wider one. The longer the line, the wider. And the key to it is to try to make sure each line is the same length. If it's not, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just not on hairstyles having to be perfect, because to me it's an art. So however it comes out, as long as it looks like a zigzag, it's good. And try to make it as straight as you can. And it may take you a couple of times to practice, but this is the key idea. It's just to make little Z's into your child's hair. And that's really all it is. Once you have that in your head, the concept of just making little small Z's, you'll be a perfectionist at it before you know it, okay? So now I'm going to demonstrate how to do it with my child's hair. Remember how I was saying it doesn't matter if you start from right to left or left to right. Either way, you can start it. I'm going to start my zigzag from right to left. Now, there does not have to be a dividing part in the middle of the head. You can start out with the hair just simply all going back, however you want to start. Her hair was already like this from a previous video that we just finished, so I'm just leaving it that way. It might be a good idea to have a line going down the middle to help you keep your Z's straight. That's totally up to you. So what I'm going to do is start at the right, wherever I want my zigzag to start on her head, measuring from the nose. Just kind of wanted to start here. So see, I have a small slant there. Okay? So from that slant, then I'm going to go down a little bit more. Okay? So we start with one slant. And you decide how wide you want your zigzag to be. Hers is not going to be this wide. I'm just starting it off wide so that I can measure how I want it to go from here. So from this one, we're going to part from the other direction, making the Z. Separating the hair. And you get it as straight as you can. So we have our 1, 2, and we're just going to keep doing the same thing all the way down to wherever you want to stop. And like I said, the key is to try to make each line for your zigzag the same length. Hold your head down, please. Okay? So now you go from the other side. Okay, so you see 1, 2, 3, 4. And from this one, just making it a little straighter, we're going to go to the left. Now you're going to go back the other way. And you're going to just continue this pattern all the way down. And that's how you make zigzag parts. Now I'm going to show you how to do one if you were going from side to side, and I'm going to make it a little smaller so that you can see how I make the line shorter. Starting with the right, I went ahead and divided her hair, made a straight part behind the ear to the other ear, and I'm starting over here on her left side with the zigzag. Pull your head over, please. See that slant? Okay, have one slant, and now we're going to do another one. I'm doing a shorter version now, so we're making our parts shorter, and we're going across from left to right. Roll your head over. This way, this way. Can you guys see that? Okay? And we're just going to keep going. You keep moving your head, sweetie. Keep it like this, okay? Alright? So we're going from this one to here. We're making Z's. Take your time. I like to divide her hair out with my fingers. Think about the Z you're making, and think about how long your part is. Try to keep them all even, the same length rather. Okay? You guys see that? So now we're going to go from here down. And you're just going to keep doing this all the way across. We're making this zigzag from left to right.